Duke batting in the top of the first, which I don't think happens too often in their home ballpark, was the biggest thing in this offseason. She belts it straight away center field, and Amina Vega goes yard to give Duke an early lead.
Well, we knew it was going to be hard to keep Amina Vega off the base path for long. This is an off speed that's just center cut, and when you miss down the middle to the All-American, she's going to make you pay. She does that there. 235 feet.
Here comes the 1-2. Pippen cannot hold the swing. She strikes out.
Especially when the catcher yanks it. Doesn't make a difference, though.
Cassidy Curd with 2 strikeouts to open up this first inning. This is the 0-2. Swing and a miss from Hood. Cassidy Curd strikes out the side. Quick 3-up, 3-down inning. Kirsten Roos bloops it into right field, and a diving play by Aaliyah Terrell. They went out and took care of business in the Sun Belt tournament. As Maddie Jennings whiffs through that pitch, and it's already 4 strikeouts for Cassidy Curd. Pitch number 10 of the at-bat. And Metzger laces it deep to center field. Her second home run of the day has tied this game at 1. A walk-off grand slam in an elimination game against Howard earlier today. She homers against Duke, and this game is all knotted up at 1.
Do not forget this name. McKenna Metzger, the freshman, swings it like a veteran All-American. Your second baseman, Roos. Nice job.
First pitch swinging, Deanna Jennings flares one into center field for a base hit, and the speed allows her to take second, even on the slightest bobble in center field by Hudgens.
Watching this team, she is a leadoff.
Ripped into left field.
Cautious with that off speed over the middle of the plate. Gotta be cautious with anything, though.
Amina Vega skies it into left field, foul territory. It's caught by Pippen. The throw home, not in time to get the runner tagging. Now Malal Ulu comes home, and she gets in underneath the tag. Duke scores 2 to make it a 3-1 lead.
And again, it's the aggressive base running. Deanna Jennings with the wheels, sac fly. The throw takes Maddie Jennings up the line. It not only gets by Jennings as she goes to make the play, but it gets by as well. And Abby Henderson gives it up to her catcher, but it's the diving headfirst slide. It's hard to make that play as the catcher.
Anna Gold with a laser right back to the pitcher, and Henderson to record the 3rd out.
The second time through. That will have a huge impact late in this game.
4-pitch walk.
And try to frame up those pitches. She might get a call.
Delaney Keith powers it to right field, and she has just tied this game with Duke. Delaney Keith's 20th home run of the season.
Cannot keep her quiet for long. Adjust, 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 pitch to pitch. That's what Delaney Keith does. Gets the foot down, turns the barrel, and then lets the bat speed do what it has done all year.
Oh, did she do it again? Georgia Hood's 3rd home run of the regional puts Coastal Carolina in front. Delaney Keith and Georgia Hood go back-to-back.
How is this offense going to adjust the second time through? I'd say they found their timing. Keith, so excited. Let me get back out onto the field. Georgia Hood, her 3rd bomb of the regional. This one, the biggest so far.
Kirsten Roos rips it down the left field line, and it's fair. She's thinking 2. It's a stand-up double, the 3rd straight extra base hit for Coastal Carolina. It came in the second inning, also was scored with 2 outs. Maddie Jennings, deep center field, 3 home runs in the last 4 at-bats for Coastal Carolina.
And Coastal brings the boom again. Middle, down in the zone. Maddie Jennings drops the barrel and does not miss that one. A missile out to center.
Metzger rolls one fair down the third base side. Metzger digging for two. It is 5 straight extra base hits for Coastal Carolina. Chops it to short. On a Gold flings it across the diamond.
Process-oriented pitch to pitch.
Hard chopper to short, takes a weird hop off the glove of Normandin.
And especially if they can get out of this inning with little damage. Yeah, and if they can score and then get a shutdown inning, they'll be in a good position.
Jada Baker ropes one into center field. Windmill is on. Cutoff throw is held on to, and Mike scores to make it 6-4. Bouncer right back up the middle and through to center field. Duke scores a run. Amaya Burgess is in to cut the deficit to 1. Jennings walks, bases loaded for the top of the order for Duke. 3-2, bases loaded. Malaulu clubs one into left center field. Long run for Hudgens, she can't get there. Jada Baker scores to tie it. Here comes Terrell. Jennings scores. It is a bases clearing double to put Duke in front. A 5-run third inning for Coastal Carolina, answered by a 5-run fourth for Duke.
The senior says, I don't want my season done yet. Hudgens with a diving extension. Baker scores, Terrell scores, and Jennings almost catches her teammate. Malau, the senior. This is exactly where you want to be if you're Duke.
Check swing, a roller to third, Keith on to first. Runner takes off, it's a double play. 3-2 from Drugmuller. It's in the dirt, and there's the free pass you're talking about. Delaney Keith with a leadoff walk.
But that has been the key to success for this Chanticleer's offense.
Bounces away from Rodriguez. That allows Keith.
Don't want to give more free passes for an RBI threat that is Roos.
Hood rolls it to short. Anna Gold makes the play. All the way down to McKenna Metzger in the 6 hole. Chopper to third. Malaulu checks the runner at third. The throw got away from Baker. The run scores, makes it a 1-run game, and Roos is in there safely to second. A complete disaster for Duke.
Those things can happen to anyone.
Jennings on a line to second. The flip back to the bag is in time. Wow! Puts one into right field, blooping down, and it's there for a base hit. Normandin chops it back to the pitcher. Drugmuller on to second. They turn the double play.
Doesn't miss by much.
Payne wraps one through the hole on the left side. Another 2-out hit. The 7th today for Coastal Carolina.
Now 3-1. And base on balls, which passes the bat.
Another 2-2. Pippin lofts it over to short. Gold's got it. This is another 2-2. Gold with a chopper to third. Keith zips it across the diamond. Bouncer through the hole on the right side. Delaney Keith, the leadoff batter, is on base.
So I'd expect a bunt here.
She's going to swing away. Tessa Malaulu carries it over to third, and Duke gets the lead runner. Jennings lofts it in the air, left side foul territory.
Always like to even it out.
Metzger up the middle, fielded by the second baseman Vega. The throw home is wild. It's away from Rodriguez. Coastal Carolina's tied it at 8.
There was a runner coming home. We'll get a look here. Amina Vega, great job to get rid of it. Gold, foot on the bag. She's safe, but it's here. She doesn't look for the next play.
Ruling on the field is upheld. Coastal Carolina has tied it in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1. Goodwin, ground ball, second base. Vega on to first, and that ends the inning.
Get your pitch.
She does, serves one into right field, and it falls in front. Mathis crushes it right center field in the gap, and it one-hops the wall. Rodriguez into third. Mathis slides into second. And you called it, one of the best doubles hitters for Duke comes through with a double. Into right field, plenty deep. It's over the head of Montoya. Rodriguez and Thomas come in to score. It's Amaya Burgess with a go-ahead 2-run double in extra innings.
And another clutch hit for the sophomore. Takes the first pitch, but does not miss the second one. Knew it right away. I think she might have thought this ball was going out of the ballpark, but a line drive. Keep doing what you do best.
High chopper over to short. Normandin on to first. She beat out the throw.
Burgess at second.
Runner takes off from first. Terrell lays down the bunt. The flip home is over the top of the glove of Jennings. Duke scores 2 more. It is a 12-8 lead in the top of the 8th with 4 runs coming to the plate without an out recorded.
Is somewhat of an unsung hero for this Duke ball club so far this week in a perfect squeeze bunt. Delaney can't do it, but I don't know if there's anything you can do there. You're so close, you gotta have a lot of touch. It has to be a perfect toss. It wasn't that, it gets by Jennings, and you can see the junior.
With nobody out. Jennings, slow bouncer right in front of the plate. The throw to first cannot be scooped up by Hood. Base runners still on base. Malau-Ulu, short hop picked by Normandin, and there's the first out of the inning.
Field.
That's inside to Vega. She earns the walk.
Anna Gold will punish the softball.
Anna Gold, line drive into center field. Duke adds a 5th run in the inning to take a 13-8 lead.
Has to fill up the zone.
It doesn't, and they walk in a run. Duke's 6th run of the 8th inning. Mathis bounces one up the middle. Normandin flips to second. They get 1 out. Duke will trade that for another insurance run.
Credit this Duke offense, though, for making adjustments as they score another there.
And then she threw again tonight. The bouncer right back to the pitcher, and Metzger, who tosses over to first, and the marathon inning comes to an end for 8 runs in the top of this inning. Flared to second. Vega flips to first. There is 1 down. High chopper over to first. Baker gathers, steps on the bag. Libby Pippin, ground ball, shortstop, on a Gold onto first, and that does it. An 8-run eruption in the top of the 8th for Duke, and the Blue Devils win it 6-8 and earn a rematch with Georgia tomorrow in the regional final.